the gig economy, navigating legal challenges in classifying workers as an independent contractor. Background: the gig economy has witnessed a significant surge in recent years, with an increasing number of individuals opting for flexible work arrangement and embracing the opportunities presented by the digital platforms. Coming to the legal and other challenges, the problem of misclassification. One of the primary legal challenges surrounding the gig economy revolves around the classification of workers as independent contractor or employees. In the gig economy, the classification of workers as employees or independent contractors is important for determining their rights and benefits. This distinction has legal implication, but misclassification can happen due to ambiguous definition or intentional avoidance of employee benefit. Legal tests evaluate factors such as control, independence, nature of work, compensation, etc. However, different jurisdictions have their own criteria and interpretation, making the issue complex. Coming to the second problem, the problem of appropriate pay. The gig economy workers relies on payment which is mostly on a short-term basis. The gig workers are sometimes not paid at the correct time. Since gig workers have uncertainty of income, it is harder to get mortgages and loans and plan for the future. Financial security can be improvised by planning in advance on monthly basis for retirement, investment plan, and taking a private insurance plan. Productivity and health issues. The gig economy, while having the advantage of flexibility, sometimes in fear of insecurity takes up jobs when in high demand and exhausts themselves, which impacts their physical and mental health. This has happened with Uber drivers who took up as many rides as they can and fall asleep while on the wheels. Further, gig workers are often given short-term notices on the project contract and are hired for meeting up the deadlines provided by the client. Since they do not possess any proper schedule and occupy with the work assigned, the productivity of the worker might be impacted in the short term and in the long run. Growth opportunities. Gig workers, while relishing the freedom to work on their own terms, can feel discontented from the larger work community. Without regular social interactions such as office gathering or team building activity, they might experience a sense of isolation and detachment. The absence of these social elements can affect their motivation, engagement, and overall job satisfaction. Since they work independently, which claims to be a major advantage, they might lack the advantage of knowledge sharing. In conclusion, the gig economy has presented a unique set of legal predicaments relating to the classification of workers as independent contractors. The situation is multifaceted and intricate, necessitating a fine balance between the flexibility and benefit provided by the gig economy and the imperative to ensure fair treatment and adequate protection for gig workers. There are proponents who argue in favor of establishing a separate classification of workers known as dependent contractor. This classification would serve as a compromise between being an independent contractor and an employee, offering gig economy a balanced position. Alternatively, another suggestion is to enhance the current labor laws or implement industry-specific regulations. It is crucial that policymakers and regulators address these challenges by developing appropriate regulatory framework considering different stakeholders. By adopting thoughtful government regulation and proactive company practices, there's hope that we can navigate these challenges and cultivate a thriving, fair gig economy for all. Thanks all.